So again we'll see the one we have missed in dynamics of personality. We have done the instinct, then we have done the anxieties, and then the third one which we missed is mental process. All defense mechanism, he says, is at the unconscious level. So that is because we are striving for self-preservation. Under this he has done 6 subsections. The first is reaction. He said reaction, for example, if you are angry at the office, you come at home and you react. So that comes under reaction. Again it is negative. Then the second is repression, where you push back the whole thing to the unconscious, like selective forgetting. So you don't want to deal with it immediately, you just throw it into your unconscious and it remains there. The third is rationalization. It's like scaling down goals. Like for example, the example of a fox where he says he can't get the grapes, so he says, oh, it's sour grapes. Then there is displacement, where the same energy is substituted and used for something else. Then there is sublimation, where you sublime the lower goals for the upper goals. And then there is identification, where you identify with a role model. The fifth and the sixth, that is the sublimation and identification, is a positive mechanism under mental process. So if you look back and see, it's Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytical theory, which is further divided into 3 parts. The first one is structure of personality, second is the dynamics of personality, and the third is development of personality, which is also called as psychosexual development. Under the first, he has divided into topographical model, the conscious, subconscious, unconscious. The dynamic model, which he has done id, that is biologically conditioned, ego, which is environmentally conditioned, and superego, which is culturally conditioned. He says ego should be more balanced and more strong. Then the second part, that is dynamics of personality. He has talked about instinct, anxiety, and mental process. Under instinct, he has given us 2 subdivisions, life instinct and death instinct, which both are present in a human being. Then the second one, he has divided anxiety into 3, realistic anxiety, neurotic anxiety, and moral anxiety. The third division he has made under dynamics of personality is mental process, that he has divided into 6, reaction, repression, rationalization, displacement, sublimation, and identification, of which sublimation and identification is a positive mechanism. And the third division which he has done is development of personality and fixation, that is psychosexual development. Under that he has given how it develops in different stages and what are the different fixation at that age. Oral stage 0 to 1, you can have ORP or OAP, or you can be normal. The third is the anal stage, ARP, AAP, or you can be normal. Phallic stage 3 to 6, where you can have Oedipus complex, Electra complex, or you can be normal. Then the latency stage 6 to 10, where sports and all takes over. And then the genital stage, puberty 11 onwards. By this age, mental process or mental personality is almost fixed. The ORP, the OAP, the ARP, the AAP, the Oedipus, and the Electra. So this was Sigmund Freud, 1856 to 1939.